this is Sue's 11 Tarot, and we are going to do today Taurus Gemini Cancer. And what's interesting was it was wanting to be read together. So I'm going to do all of those in one reading. I'll try to see if I can timestamp it, but it's like a woven blanket kind of. So it's like, so let's see what I can do with that. Okay, but what's interesting is my cat jumped up on wanted attention and jumped up on top of this thing. I had moved it and everything, and I feel like that's the Venus and Aries energy that was trying to pop up. And so I feel like they're saying that that kind of loving energy is going to help any kind of Aries retrograde type energy, which I think is in Cancer. But let's see what the cards say. All right, now, so this was Taurus. I went ahead and picked it, save time. It says, okay, so what's interesting is Taurus got the cat, Gemini got the cat, and then the Cancer got the dog energy. Okay, so it's like cats and dogs. Okay, so there may be like some certain degree, and that could be the Aries retrograde, kind of like feisty energy. Okay, when really deep down I feel like, what is that? Okay, there's a desire to be loved and accepted to a degree. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, so here it says, Taurus, you will find that the back of the couch makes a much better nap spot than your many beds. Okay, so I'm in Taurus energy a lot too. Anyway, because we're trying to bring in a lot of new things. That's what I'm getting. Okay, and I feel like Taurus, there may be a lot of surprises coming from you. Okay, but I feel like you're trying to find that cozy spot. It's like that story where that little fairy tale story where the girl goes and tries to find the bed that's just right. Okay, so I feel like in partnership and also in career, it's like trying to find the place that is just right. Okay, so but I feel like it's asking you to be in this kind of expansive energy, right? And it's like getting outside the box. Okay, energy. Okay, all right, so it's actually talking about physical movement, getting outside of your comfort zone in the physical realm. All right, now I don't think it's searching for extreme energy. It's just trying to steadily get you out, something like that. Okay, now this could be like stargazing for some of you. Okay, in the warmer periods here, I'm coming. Okay, so coming to this space where people are stargazing. Okay, so something like that's coming up. Okay, so maybe you're okay, if you have kids, like going to science centers and things like that might open up some doors. Okay, all right, something like that for your kids. Okay, too. Let me see what. Oh my gosh. Okay, so chasing thrills, excitement, and good times. So that's what I was talking about, getting out there. And I feel like if you try new things instead of the same old, that's what I'm getting, the feeling of the same old thing. It's like instead of doing that, try new things this year. Real expansive energy. I'm getting lots of outdoor activity. Okay. Now, if you're doing things that, okay, like let's say if you're going to go visit it's like wherever you go, make sure you're paying attention to the elements, taking the supplies you need, and making sure you have phone charge and things like that. Okay. The basics. Okay. All right, let me get one more on that. Okay, so this is like, this was coming up in another ring. It's like from hope, faith to knowing. And so we've got hope and faith here. So we're almost there for some of you. So keep on moving. And these kind of represent all the suns in your world, right? Uh, all the happy things, the joyful things. Okay, and that's a lot. And this could also represent society. Okay, let me see that. Oh, wow. There was in a Sagittarius reading, there was and it came in another reading too, but there was this music paper, and then there was a heart right smack dab in the middle. So it's like following your heart space, heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. Okay. So some of you may be psychic. Okay. And I feel like tapping into nature may help expand that for some of you. Okay. All right. Now, this divine masculine energy. Let me see that. Okay. So there could have been a partner where you came to an understanding and you realized for some people, this is plural, that it wasn't your job to change the other one. Okay. And so now it's like you've been focusing on your inner light and your inner world. And oh, that's interesting. I was watching this movie, but okay. I was watching this movie and it was like orbs. It would come down and there was this girl and this guy. I don't even remember what the name of it was because I wasn't that invested because what I did was okay. I I was like, I don't know, but I saw the beginning part and I was like, I don't know about this movie. So I sped it up all the way to the end. And because of that, I wasn't really that invested. So it's like if you invest in your journey, then the destination is even more rewarding. Okay. And so, but what I did was I sped it up to the end, and then all these orbs were coming down, and the guy was hurt, but then the orb or light did something and healed the person, and then she had to go back into this other realm or something like that. Okay, um, so it could be an energetic difference here. Okay. Sometimes that happens, like if people are in different dimensions in the physical realm trying to work out stuff. Like, for example, let's say you came into the world to express love, right? So you might be in fourth to the high fifth, okay, energy. And then someone still could be in the 3D, right, trying to bang it out. And it's like parallel realities is what it ends up being like. So then that could turn into this world like a divorce or things like that, okay, or separation, okay. But what the two don't realize is the love is still there. It's just an energetic difference here, okay. All right, so and that was coming in another reading. It was like this person might come around like in a year or two and like changed, like or in a different energy, but I don't think changed is the right word. It's the same person, but the energy or the understanding is different in a year or two, and that difference could make it work. Okay. All right. Now, so some of you may be going through that. Okay. Let me get one more. All right. Now, for some of you, you might be having a child or thinking about establishing a family. But what is at the core, I feel like, of all Taurians or Taurus energy is that you want that security, that safety, knowing that you could rely on your partner. Okay. And some of you didn't have that. Okay. It's like you had to depend on yourself and spirit. Okay. Okay, but what I see is the resilience here. Okay, so expansive resilience. It's like resilience and expansion. Okay. All right, so let me get tarot real quick. I feel like the feel good places here, Taurus, is family, connecting with family. If a partner didn't work out all that great, deepening those bonds that you do have and appreciating those. All right, let's see. What does this say? King of Swords. Oh, it was reversed for someone. Okay. All right, so this energy, that's what I was talking about. Could be we could be talking about an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Oh, interesting. And that's their journey. Okay. Oh, I see what it's saying. If they're in that Aries energy, which is uh okay, it's like Aries what is that? Mars. Okay. Sorry, it's still early. I woke up and was like, I'm going to do readings today. Okay. If they're like in a leadership role, or, they're running their own business, or in their own band, and they're the head person that's in charge, or something like that. Okay. If that's the case, that Mars retrograde is it could look kind of funky actually. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to figure out their way. That's what I'm getting. The key is um, messaging, staying in touch. And I feel like they'll quickly come in, but just as soon as they come in, what? Oh, I see what this is. So it's like they're giving a lot of energy to other things, and um, for them, like it's like putting, you know what it's like? Okay, it's like doing the domino thing, and then you put that one domino and it all comes crashing down. That's the feeling they have. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's saying don't blame yourself. Don't take it personal on your physical attributes, or you, or your personality, or anything like that. They're dealing with some stuff. All right. And it's saying you work on your beginning. Okay. And I feel like it's like you focusing on that energy could magnetize everything you want. Okay, so what is that? Yeah, okay. So this is their period of having to go within. Okay, now if you have any of these air signs in your chart, these could be affecting your movements. Okay, so the key is, again, it's like stay grounded. See, the High Priestess reverse is like telling me, it's like wanting to, it's like showing me like, okay, Pisces energy is like real dreamy energy. It's like getting out of that dream energy into the action energy. The polar opposite is Earth. So it's like get ground into the earth and then make the moves. Okay. So this Emperor is someone who that you've been focused on. Now, if for someone you're popping in here, it's your husband, and you're wondering if you should end it or not. I would say like you're leaving the light. Okay. This is telling me it's like you're leaving the light on. Okay. But I feel like now this could be like um taxes and things like that. So you could be focused on some sort of um who's going to be the most responsible when it comes to this union. Okay, because I feel like for a lot of you, you've been carrying the weight here. Okay, and but you're leaving the light on, and here these two orbs, the light, the candelabra, and it's like that's kind of like the Two of Wands. So you got the Page of Wands, and then you've got the Two of Wands. So you're leaving the light on, and I feel like the way through the taking your first steps is towards focus on family. That's what I'm getting. And see, this is like a Obi thing, and it's feeling real heavy to me. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've been carrying the weight while they've been trying to bring stuff in. You've been carrying the weight of a lot of it. Okay. So, and then I'm getting like out of her hair this kind of infinity. And so infinity is yet to be proven. Okay, so there's that kind of feeling here. And I'm getting those like stick things as orbs of light coming out from the crown chakra. Okay, so if you can keep your mind clear and from that energy from your heart to the mind, I feel like, what is that? Well, it looks like some of you want to end it. And it's like, okay, let's be real here. Can you really go cold turkey? Okay, can you really go cold turkey with the one you really have in mind? Okay. Well, the first thing, this was coming up in another reading, was if you're going to continue, you have to train your brain to focus on the things that are good. And if you can't find any pros, then it might be time for you to keep moving, okay, because it's expansion that you're seeking here, okay. And this is also telling me that whatever they've been doing has had an effect on you, okay. Okay. So this is like wanting this is like renewal of vows. Now for some of you, you might be married or connected to someone who has a lot of structure in their life and they don't have much room. Oh, look at cat feet. They don't have much room to give. Okay. It's like if they took this whole structure off, they would be this wild cat inside. Okay, and that's the side you like. Okay. Oh, maybe that's the side some of you don't like. Okay, the unpredictable energy. Okay, but Taurus. Okay, I gotta let the cat out. Okay, but Taurus, maybe that's you wanting to let the cat out. Okay, but the thing is here. Okay. Another one on that. Okay, there is love. If you've been questioning it, there is love, immense love. And it's just telling me to fill your cup first. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Okay, so keep expanding your world with love and compassion. What is this? These are the sticks of this is like everything in your mind that you've had that kept you from persevering. So it's like move those things out of the way. It looks like you're able to do that because this is 9 Wands reverse. Oh my gosh. And 10 of Wands reverse. Okay. So, oh, Queen of Coins. Okay. So, this is like telling me you got hope and faith. So it's like, even if you don't see it in the physical realm, keep moving your love, your soul energy, and what it's calling for, and keep moving, um, flowing in those directions. And then it's like, see, if you keep your mind where your soul is, I feel like, oh, little mushrooms. Let's get a mushroom card, and that you will have success. All right, now let's get a mushroom card. And if there's been concern about money and how you're going to handle everything, there's all kinds of money coming in. So be open to that. Okay. I am worthy of my dreams as everyone else. Okay, let me get one more. Oh, I give myself permission, the person I want to be. Okay, so now that could be the moon energy. What is that? Okay, so could be like Capricorn moon. It's like trying to look for approval in your groups or society, and it's like give yourself the approval, and then the rainbow, it'll be like a rainbow in your day. Okay, one more. I don't always have to be strong. I'm allowed to ask for support. Yes. Okay. Now that for some of you is like support from your partner, right? Okay. And they may have a lot on the plate, but I'm getting like it loosen up a little bit. If you feel like tight or frigid, or it's like loosen that up a little bit. I feel like that's what that wine is. It's not telling you to drink. It's just like, you know, that feeling of just relax and loose. Okay, I'm getting a little of that. Let me get another one. Yeah, I am reclaiming my childlike sense of wonder. Okay, now for some of you, it's like if you've been married and it's kind of getting redundant, okay, just tap into when you first got together, right? That was so playful and fun. Okay, and I feel like that would help. Okay. Now, if this is you and you're a singer and you have fear around singing and singing in public and you're trying to go to that next step, okay, it's like saying, see the audience as like a warm fuzzy, or like, let's say, let's see, whatever it is. This is like Mr. Potato Head. It's like if the audience is like a whole bunch of Mr. Potato Heads, right? Maybe it won't be as scary, something like that. So it's like you create the comfort zone in your mind, and then it'll be easier. And I feel like you'll have more success and you'll be running in that direction. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay. And okay, so for some of you, red, right? Not a lot, maybe here and there, could, or whatever color you're drawn to, could be an inspiration in your day. And there's a lot of green here too. Okay, and one giant tree. Okay, so, all right, that's what I'm getting. Oh, look on the bottom. I am worthy of healthy, okay, of safe and healthy relationships. Okay, I feel like that's the underlying energy here. Okay, and it's like if you give that to yourself, and instead of seeking it in another, you'll have more success. I'll leave you with that. Okay, now let's go on. That was longer than I thought. Okay. Oh, wait. This was your card too. Change your lifestyle. Did I read that? Okay, it's from the Wisdom of the Tao. Okay, and it says, nurture your body through communion with nature. Oh my God! And strengthen your spirit with laughter. Oh, you know those things where you go, ha 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 ha, like that? That's what I'm getting. I think that's like, they do that in Buddhism, I think. That's what I'm getting, something like that. Okay. Engage in mindful exercises like Tai Chi, Qigong. Address discomfort before it's too late. Yeah, okay. Because if you deal with it earlier, right, and ask, you'll have better results, I feel like. Modify your diet. For some of you, you're changing your diet. Okay, and that's part of the food for thought here. Okay. It's like, what is that saying? You are what you eat. Okay, and I feel like because of that, you want to improve some things here. All right, now let's go into. Let's see. Okay, let's go into Gemini. Gemini, don't make mistake the couch for the scratching post. This will only end in less treats. Okay, now for some of you, you're sleeping in separate beds. That's what I'm getting. Okay, sleeping in separate beds. Okay. Also, what I'm getting is some of you've been overworking, and it's like you gotta make time for your family and love, right? It's like, oh, I see what it's saying. Okay. The Capricorn moon could be like, the Capricorn moon energy is like, um, where's it going with that? Okay, hold on. Okay, so it could be like giving, and it's like Capricorn moon combined with Mars retrograde. That's what I'm getting. But I'm getting like work, 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 work. Okay, so it's suggesting to take the time to rest when you need it, even if it's a cat nap, but don't spend too many nights away from the one that you love. I feel like if you invest there, you'll have more success all the way around. Okay, something like that. Okay, and the Capricorn moon is like trying to seek approval from the outside world, and I feel like that's again is saying, just follow your intuition. Okay, what do these say? This is okay, so appreciate yourself. Okay, appreciate yourself. Long lasting fulfillment comes from the ability to create your own internal peace and happiness. Feeling sad, lonely, or even insecure is all part of a soul's growth. Appreciate who you are and unique qualities that you offer to the world. Okay. Yeah, it's like no one can um, give you, no one, let's see, you are your unique being, and what you offer to the world is unique too. Okay. All right, but see, now these are symbols of like marriage and love, and this one's got a cross, so your spirituality is very important to you now, I feel like. If you're not a spiritual person, I feel like you're still connecting to that inner energy, the world within, and that moves things. Okay, now for some of you, might be an artist or a musician here. String instruments might be soothing. Okay, to listen to if you're under a lot of pressure. Okay, and maybe um, Eastern, Middle Eastern, or Asian music could be soothing. Okay, now let's read this. If you suspect you are on the wrong road, heading in the wrong direction, stop and turn around. Life must be lived and not simply debated to be meaningful. Being indecisive is not an option. Oh, that's interesting because